this over, even though I couldn't stick to the letter of the day. I couldn't stick out being flexible and not, I am saying do something. I have found myself right before your eyes, not necessarily looking for an opportunity, but they will not be bent out of shape. You work on thinking different, and when you're flexible, you're trying. Hey y'all, hey, I'm jumping right into it today. You should know me by now, prayerfully you do. I am Dimitri Payne. As you can see, I am traveling and it's been a busy day, but our reset themed topic, still haven't figured out what I'm gonna call it, but it's going to be flexible and unbreakable. Be flexible and unbreakable. Be flexible and unbreakable. And so today was an extremely busy day. I needed to get work done. I needed to walk. I needed to pack. I needed to get stuff done. I needed to get a lot of things done today. And it was kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it all. On top of sending out my reset people the email and getting this video done. And so today was one of those days where we're putting our preaching to the test with practice. We're practicing what we preach, and we're being flexible, and we're using whatever opportunity we have to do what we need to do. So I just wanted to come on, and today was one of those days where it was kind of like, how am I going to do it all? And for many people, they either get overwhelmed to the point where they decide to do nothing, or they get overwhelmed and get upset about it, depressed about it. And then there's some that will take the opportunity and try to figure it out. Can I encourage you to take the opportunity to try to figure it out and try to do what you need to do to stay in this reset, to stay in this determination of wanting to feel better, wanting to do better. Listen, y'all, I'm 10 days in and I feel a lot better. Not only mentally, but physically, since going to the chiropractor and actually doing what I need to do and stretching and doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm feeling better. And so I don't want to lose that. And again, I know we're gonna have our days, we're gonna have our moments. There'll be times where you feel like you just ain't gonna make it, because I'm gonna tell you, I had a few rough days in this 10 days. But I think the goal and the outcome of this 30 days should be, I stuck to my plan. I stuck to what I was intending to do, even though I had to change it, even though I had to maneuver, even though I couldn't stick to the letter of the day, I couldn't stick to the time, I couldn't stick to exactly what needed to happen. Since I have kids, and my kids are always busy. I'm with my oldest now, and they're always busy, so it's almost like we're trying to navigate and make sure we get them where they need to be and do what they need to get done. But it's also like, okay, I need to get what I need to get done as well. So today, I just want to encourage you to be flexible. And when you're flexible, you don't break. Just like a palm tree, if you've ever noticed a palm tree, it'll wave and it'll bend and it'll do all kinds of things, but it doesn't break. And a palm tree is a very, very strong tree. But you have the oak tree, or even the bamboo. The bamboo is a really tough tree, but the oak tree in particular stands tall and is really strong. And when the wind blows, that thing breaks. We want strength, yes, but we don't want strength to where we're not able to readjust or realign or stretch ourselves to the point that we need to. And I just want to encourage you today to stretch a little. Don't break under pressure. Don't panic. I've talked about that, not panicking. Our work, our jobs may stress us out. There may be things that happen, there may be sickness, but we don't break when those things come up. We may have to pause, we may have to take time to reflect, we may have to take time to process what is happening, But at the end of the day, after we've determined what's going on and what's happening, we readjust, we realign, we become flexible so we don't break. And with the way life is and the way society is and the way things are, that's what we just need to do. So today, that's what we were talking about, being flexible and not breaking, being flexible and not breaking. And I absolutely loved the quotes that I had today. I love the quotes that I had today. And they say, action and flexibility create opportunity. Action and flexibility create opportunity. I always say action is attractive. Action is attractive, right? And I always say when you're doing something, I'm not saying doing it just to be seen or doing it just to to get an applause, but I am saying do something. I have found myself before kind of waddling and wailing at the fact and being depressed about what I can't do and what I'm not able to do. But the reality is, if you do something, that's action, and that's hopefully helping you come out of those phases. So action and flexibility create opportunity. And again, if you can adjust and if you can move and you can bend, what opportunities could present themselves to you? I am literally taking action and I'm being flexible right before your eyes. I am taking action and being flexible right before your eyes. Not necessarily looking for an opportunity, because I am the opportunity. Remember that. Tell yourself, I am the opportunity. But at the end of the day, the flexibility and actions create an opportunity. I like that. I really love that quote. Flexibility is the key to stability. Think about that. Flexibility is the key to stability. And you can talk about that physically and mentally, and you can think of it spiritually. Like, if you're able to bend, and now we're not saying just go with every wind and doctrine and fall by the wayside, no, and I'm not preaching. But what I'm saying is, imagine how stable you can be if, in fact, you're able to be flexible, you're able to adjust, you're able to adapt to whatever thing happens that you didn't expect or didn't think would happen. So yes, flexibility is the key to stability. That's crazy, right? It's hard to believe. If you can be flexible, you can be stable. Did y'all hear that? If you can be flexible, you can be stable. The other quote is, be infinitely flexible and constantly amazed. Be infinitely flexible and infinitely flexible and constantly amazed. Like today, I'm really amazed at what I got done. I'm very amazed at what I was able to accomplish in my being flexible and changing and pivoting and adapting to whatever was going on. I still got my walk in. I still got to my son's game. I still got work done. There were so many things I got done, and I was even amazed at myself. Pat yourself on the back some days when you get stuff done and you're flexible and you're changing. Be okay. Pat yourself on the back and be amazed. The last one I thought was hilarious but true. This last quote is very hilarious but true. It says, blessed are the flexible, for they will not be bent out of shape. Have you ever noticed people that wanted their way or the highway, or wanted it away, and if it didn't go their way, they were bent out of shape and mad and just frustrated and flustered and just, oh. I've been there before. I've been there. I can honestly attest to that. I'm not gonna give you any examples. That's not necessary. But but I can say that I realized that all that stress and all that anxiety about something I wanted to happen would have left if all I did was be flexible. Sometimes we stress ourselves out because all we know is one way. All we know is one thing. and we never think, try something different, or we never think a different way. We never think that way, but when you're flexible, you work on thinking different, and when you're flexible, you're trying something different. So I want to encourage y'all to be flexible. Don't break. Don't allow the cares of life or stress to have you where you're feeling like this is all you have. This is all you have left. No, there's another option and there's another way. So be flexible, smile while being flexible, and have an amazing day. I love y'all, and as I'm saying goodbye, remember, I'm going to be sending information about the Zoom and the 15-day check-in. That'll come out tomorrow in tomorrow's email about the 15-day check-in that we're going to have. I'm excited about that, and again, I want as many as possible to join, so please make sure you tap in and check it out. So have an amazing day, and I love you all, and I am still trusting God in my process. Bye.